And let's see, has this grown? It was just 5. We did it. We did it. They approved my status. Nani? Dynamite. It didn't work on me. But let's talk about some companies that thought they did something. They did something for the black community, but just further proved, 1, there's no black people that work there. 2, if there are black people that work there, you don't listen to them. And then 3, my favorite, you don't really care about black people. All right, let's just clap it up for that. You don't care about black people, and that's, at this point, it's fine. Because I'd much rather you not care about me than you actively trying to do some shit that's going to affect me. For example, Halo tries to celebrate Juneteenth and fails extremely racistly. For all you guys that don't know, Halo is one of the biggest first-person shooter games on the Xbox. It has since not been a good game since, but they have a new game that's out. And they came out with this new palette swap skin, which would have been the black, red, and green to represent the Pan-African colors, with the yellow birds representing the freedom from the Juneteenth. But they named it after a bonobo. And if you don't know what that is, it is the almost extinct monkey species. They named the African Juneteenth celebration post after a monkey. And for all you don't know, there's a host of racial connotations that come with black people being called monkeys in this country. So while this does seem like a random thing for this gaming company to do, by them not having any black people, they end up doing this. And it further stinks to it because this is the question posed. That money that you would have raised making this black thing, did you find a way of helping the black community with that money? And the answer is no. They had no intentions of sharing that money. As they say, they have an annual budget to donate money to people of colors and personable causes. And this is something else I want us to get away from. Black people need to stop putting themselves in the people of color, because people of color also include Asian. And we know Asian Americans do not get the same or nearly half of the backlash that black people get in this country. We're not the same. We all know about what happened with Walmart and their ice cream debacle. But they couldn't help themselves because they took it a step further and just callously on their website, just representing Juneteenth. And let me just say something. If you are representing Juneteenth with a red, white, an American flag, you got the game fucked up. You have the game so fucked up. In fact, raise your hand if you've ever just seen like an unnecessary American flag somewhere. Like if someone puts an American flag out in front of their house, I immediately know that this is a person who will get mad at me if I step on their yard. They're constantly looking at the Zillow house prices every time a new black family moves in. But this is just so it's because the thing that's weird is that whoever did this saw this and said, yeah, it'll work. This is fine. We don't have any black models. Now this one, I do enjoy. And I might have to go to my TikTok in order to truly enjoy this. Let me see if I can go to my TikTok real quick. To truly enjoy this.
So I don't understand why people still think I fake.
Okay, take it easy. Shut the hell up. Oh, yes. All right. So this creator made this post, and when I first hit this post, it was like 1 comment, 2 likes. Good for her. She's getting the notoriety she deserves. But I wrote in the comment section, that's me, the Identity Booth, little plug, the Identity Booth. 70 likes. I just wrote a review. So let's hear her out. Like, right? What'd she say?
So it looks like light.
Okay,
I just need to say this. I need y'all to see this shit. Okay, so this is a sign. This is a business. It's called the Reed Insurance Agency. It's in a town called Millinocket, Maine. They were upset, apparently, that they had to close for Juneteenth, and this is how they decided to express their feelings about it. They put this sign up in behind their door. Look. It says, Juneteenth, it's whatever. We're closed. Enjoy your fried chicken and collard green. I don't expect this shit to go viral, but I just wanted to say this. I grew up in this state from the age of 8 to 18. I am almost 26, and I've been living in Atlanta ever since. I am from New Haven, Connecticut, but I have never, ever, ever experienced the amount of hatred and racism ever in any other place except for the fucking beautiful state of Maine. I don't expect this shit to fucking go far, but if y'all could repost this shit, share this shit, please.
I'll do you one better. I just wrote a review, but you got to do your research, right? So let's do some research. Town responds after Sina and Millinocket, that's such a weird name, business causes outrage. This is the sign. This is the picture. It's in a subsidiary of Allstate, which is very interesting. This is, so, you know, like, it's like you own a franchise or something like that. And that was the thing that was crazy. Like, you know, leave it to white people to complain about having a day off. But because the day off is related to black people, because they are being patted, or because they are given a benefit that is accosted through black people. Like, could you imagine being an employee there and hearing your boss say, shit, can't put you guys to work because of the blacks? Like, what? Who doesn't want an extra day off? My boss is out here trying to give us 4-day work weeks now. It's weird working at a company that actually values you. They love me, but not this company. So there's a sign. Let's see. The town released it deeply saddens and disgraceful and unacceptable for any person, business, organization to attempt to make light of Juneteenth and what it represents for millions of slaves in their living and their living ancestors. Okay, this was by the town manager said this. So, you know, kudos on the people. But here's a close up of the image, just in case you think it was cap. But here's the part that I want y'all's help for. Wait, where'd it go? You know your boy Heero had to go ahead and put a 1 review star up there. You feel me? And let's see, has this grown? It was just 5. We did it. They approved my status. If I could make heroin legal, I'd do it. Done something efficient and effective. I wrote my review. They were at 5 stars prior to this. We got some more. We got some more people coming through. Yeah, thumbs up. Do I have any thumbs up on mine? No one thumbed up mine. That's messed up. Maybe they can't see my review. Either way, racist owner deserves every bit of the harassment they're getting. Yeah, obvious racism. Oh man, I'm so upset. I don't have any. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. I want to know if my thing got any. Oh, I'm on the front page. You feel me? That's love. And of course, you know I had to plug the. There's 3 Google reviews. Oh man, no one found my review to be useful. But it's alright. We got the picture up there as proof. And we brought this shit down. I can live with this. I can handle this. I love to see it. So if you want to write a review, I'm not saying you should, but I'm also not saying you shouldn't. But if you wanted to, that's the link. It's in the chat. Do what you will with this information. You feel me? Get fucked. Okay, Marvel has a comic book series called The What If. And usually the What If comic book series revolves around what would happen if certain characters got certain powers and things like this. And this poses the questions: what would happen if Miles Morales became Thor? And apparently, if he did become Thor, he would become a racist stereotype who quoted punchlines and did weird things. It's always weird seeing like, I don't know, it's weird, but basically, Marvel Studio let and for the record, a Jewish Mexican, and for all intents and purposes, I'm calling him white because he could pass for white. That's what happens. If you didn't give me any details about him and I saw his picture, he looks white. But basically, this video, this comic book is just filled of racial tropes of what, if you asked me what a black person sounds like, if you asked a white person what a black person sounds like to you, these are the words they would say. Miles Morales, as an urban TM, I don't know what TM means. Thor makes me want comics, etc. Outward racism. All right, and there were certain aspects of this that were just too mind-boggling. So, like, for one, let's go to the Twitter feed on this. They in all aspects of Asgard is known to be this heavenly, this very futuristic place, but for Miles Morales, Asgard is the hood. It's just known as his hood. And just some of the words, the dialect is just weird. It's like this first one, and they speak in that Norse mythology already, right? So it's like that Shakespearean bullshit, but they try and throw like a hip hop Disney aspect of it. Of all the 5 realms, Asgard is his hood. Oy vey. There's a few more of these actually. It's kind of reprehensible. Of course, he's going to graffiti his hammer, and of course he's going to use the trope. It's hammer time. You get it? Because he's black. EC Hammer. And that was his catchphrase. It's hammer time. It's just very weird. I don't like it. It's weird, and just the use of urban. Oh yeah, it's not. It's definitely not black folk. What was this one? Oh, Mjolnir by Odin's Fade. Wow. I command you, shield this lost son of a Freyja from your mighty as your grace flows through him. Oh, it's so weird. You could have just made. You didn't have to make this. That was my point. That's the whole point of this. You didn't have to make this. I don't know what this one's about, but it has something to do with Redmond. What's this about, real quick?
Good evening. I'm Lee Anderson. In other news tonight, a Facebook post from a Redmond business is causing controversy and losing that business some of its customers. Noah Chast joins us now with the details. Noah?
Well, Lee, the post made by a butcher shop in Redmond is about Juneteenth, the holiday celebrated yesterday, celebrating the end of slavery. It had intense opinions and incorrect facts about the holiday.
Redmond Butcher Shop We're the Worst posted a Facebook message expressing its disagreement with the celebration of Juneteenth. The post, made Friday, claims the holiday was created by the current administration and is not meant to celebrate freedom, but is, quote, a federal holiday that celebrates the moral decay and corrosion of our country under the guise of equality.
I think the most concerning part is the misinformation.
I spoke with OSU Cascades instructor Shandell Landon, who explained Juneteenth is in fact a holiday celebrating the actual end of slavery. It's celebrated on June 19th because on that date in 1865, 2 years after the Emancipation Proclamation, The last slaves in Texas were informed of their freedom. It was officially recognized as a state and national holiday this year, and there have been celebrations in Central Oregon
It's
for
so
the past
crazy.
3 years.
There's something about that clip that's crazy that you won't notice. Notice how all the shops owned are black, but all the people enjoying the activities are white. It's just weird.
Texas were informed of their freedom.
I really want to get out of this
officially
simulation.
Recognized as a state and national holiday this year, and there have been celebrations in Central Oregon for the past 3 years.
Other
Oh, it's
parts
Oregon.
of the nation
Oh,
have been
makes
celebrating
sense
for a
now.
while, but many of us just didn't know the holiday existed because it's not something that's, like I said, historically talked about. So
I went to We're the Worst to talk with the owner, but he declined to speak on camera. His post gained backlash online, and Bend subreddit users considered boycotting its customers, which included Monkless Brewing in Bend. Their GM told me over the phone and in a statement, Monkless Belgian Ales does not align itself with the beliefs and values posted by We're the Worst. After hearing from our customers and reading the social media posts, we have decided to discontinue use of their products.
it really warms my heart to see our community line up with us and support us and make steps to make Central Oregon a safer place for people of color.
Landon appreciates the online community bringing this issue to attention and Monkless for taking immediate action.
We can't do this work alone, and having the community step up and take actual action lets us know that we are important and that we matter.
And Landon
Hey, clap it up. Clap it up. You know, hit them where their pockets hurt. You feel me? Hit them where their pockets hurt. I'm always going to celebrate the downfall of racism in all capacities. And if you're wondering, oh, Heero, you make everything about race. Yes, absolutely, 110%. Go fuck yourself. And if you don't like it, come do something about it. Because that's the end of this segment. I'm interested to know what you did for Juneteenth. While it's important for us to, stay the course as it pertains to making sure we have all our ducks in a row, it's not a day passes my mind without us realizing, what is this government doing to help people? Like, whenever you see Juneteenth related stuff in a major company, the question needs to be, is this proceeding to something? Take the time out of your day to ruin a racist day, right? I wrote that review. A few people followed through, but y'all saw I was the first. Clap it. We are trendsetters here on the Identity Booth. So let me know what y'all think, and we will get ready for the next segment of the show, which is the Father's Day appreciation.